So you signed up for Simply Be Found. Now what? Now what should I do? What should my next steps be? And what should I do for my business? Now, there's a few different options that can come into play. When you first sign up for Simply Be Found, you're going to have to, for one, you got to sign up, enter your credit card information. Next thing it's going to do is it's going to ask you to enter your password. Right after that, the next step that's going to happen is it's going to ask you if you have a Google business profile. Now, for you to be able to get a Google business profile, you have to be a paid member of Simply Be Found if you don't already have one, or you can go out and create one on your own. So what does that mean? There's a video, I'll link to it right up here. You can go out, you can create your own Google business profile if you don't already have one. If you already have one, you need to connect it. If for some reason you have one but you don't know how to access it, that's going to take a paid account for us to try to work with you to work through each of those steps of what it is. So I like to just go through at the very beginning and just kind of go through what these first steps are. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Rob. I'm one of the co-founders here at Simply Be Found. I am the tech side, I am the marketing side, and the kind of the guru on that piece. And I'm here to be able to help you walk through the entire platform and kind of give you an idea of what you should be doing on a daily basis, give you an idea of what your next steps are and how to get the most out of the platform and things you can do from us. And now this will be everything from the free account all the way up to our paid accounts and what we can offer and what we can do. So let's dive into the platform. Let's go. All right, so jumping into the platform, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over the things that you need to know. Very first thing is you need to know where support is. So if you need support, click on support. You can come up here, you can create a ticket, say the title here. You can enter your description, add any photos. Some good things to add to that when you send a support ticket is some, any photos that would explain what you're talking about. So if you're working with your marketing coach or if you're working with a problem that you're having in the platform, having a screenshot attached to it, stuff like that. You can save it as a draft or you can submit it as a ticket. So if you're working on a log thing out to your marketing coach, you can do that. The next thing that you need to know how to access is your business settings. Your business settings, actually, I'm going to totally mess that all the way up for you. All right. So if you come out to these screens right here, this is going to be the billing. This is how you're going to access it. So for the left-hand side, you can get the support and everything as well, but you get to billing. You can download any of your invoices, and you can also change your plans. You can cancel your plans. You can change your plan up here, update your credit card, whatever you need to do inside of the billing side. Like I said, you can get in the support here as well. It'll take you back into the platform. That other screen is mainly for when someone comes in and they have multiple locations. If you ever get stuck in it, you can click on locations. Here, I'll go back to it real quick so you can see. So you can just come up here to locations. And when you come to locations, it'll load all of your locations up. I can come down here. I can click on view. All right. So now you know how to get to billing. You know how to get the settings. You can get to billing by just clicking billing as well. Or into business settings, it takes you into the same exact spot. If you come into settings right here, this is where you can do like your integration into Facebook. You can do it from right here. You can also come in here and do your admin access. If you have that, most of you will not have it, so I wouldn't even worry about it whatsoever. The very next screen you're going to have is you're going to have your home screen. Inside of the home screen, you're going to have all the different tools. We're going to talk about that next. All right, so inside of here, you're going to have your local SEO score. This is going to be not an exact local SEO score. This is going to be what our algorithm thinks your SEO score is, and most of it is based on your to-do list. So as you get new reviews or you get people asking questions about your business or you have any interaction that happens, it's going to pop up here on your to-do list. It's also going to tell you, hey, do you have any special events coming up? Do you have any special hours? Do you have any posts getting ready to come up? All based on, depends on what your activity has been. Now, if you're getting the listings networks, which the listings networks lets you go out to over 300 different places or up to 300 different places, and it all depends on your category. Depends on what your category is for your business. Not all of those networks will pick you up right away. Some of it is gradual pickup. That comes with all of our paid plans. Now, the next piece is being able to tell what networks you are on. These are our main ones that I think are crucial to your business. So these are going to be the main ones that get displayed. If it has this green check on it, that means it is connected. It is ready to rock and roll. You've been sent out, and our system is working on getting you optimized there. Now, what does it mean if it has like this little gray box up at the very top? That means it's not connected. If it's not connected, you need to go ahead and connect it. You can do that by coming here to integrations and then connect to your Facebook right here. Now, if any of the other boxes are showing a gray box, let us know. Send us a message so we could check on it and see if it's a system error, if there's a flag somewhere, or if there's an issue somewhere inside of our system or with a third party. So that is how that works with those different listing areas. And there's nothing you have to do. You just have to make sure you provide the right information inside of there, which is where we're going to go next. We're going to get into business information. So the next thing you want to do as you are getting used to using the platform is logging into business information and making sure everything is correct. Now, the account that I'm using right now is a demo account, which means it's not really connected to Google. So with this being said, your logo should be right here. If it's not, you'll click upload, add logo, add your logo from your computer, and it'll drop right into there. The next thing is you want to make sure you have your company name in here correctly. No phone numbers, no website addresses, no taglines, none of that. Just your company name. Anything else is going to limit you on the amount of networks. If you get the 300 additional networks that come into the system with our listing service, a lot of them are going to block you if there's anything else in there, including Google has a tendency to block that out or to lower your rankings, if at the very least. The next thing is making sure the profile description is right. Again, no website addresses, no phone numbers, no regular addresses. That all comes down here. So this address part right here is where you enter your address, enter your phone number, fax if you got it, website address. You can just click that pencil icon. Once you're done making your changes, click that and click on Save Changes, and this bad boy will go out there and start working its little heart out on being able to make posts. Now, social media. This is not connecting your anything. Remember, come down here to business settings, to settings for that. These right here are going to be what your profile links are. Where you're going to find those is inside your profiles, like here on Google. You're going to see ours right here for Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. It's going to provide those addresses to those platforms so they know that you have those other ones existing. That's going to create you backlinks going to each of those, which is always a great thing. The next thing I would skip over for the review profile, business fields. This is really important. Your categories. Make sure that you select the categories that match as close as they possibly can to your business. In your secondary categories, make sure that you put them in the order that you want them in. Now, if you need to move them out of the order that you currently have them in, you can always click and drag and move them around. But this is done by priority in a lot of the networks. So when we start talking about local SEO and we start talking about these things, it's going to be a major piece for you to make sure that you put those in the order that you want, because A, not all the networks have that many categories. B, they're going to go in the priority list based on those. They're going to think the one at the very top is your most important. Your next thing is attributes. This changes between business by business inside of Google and multiple different networks. You select whatever's appropriate for you and make sure you hit confirm. The next thing you need to make sure you do right out of the gate is use business hours. Business hours, make sure you're not open 24 hours if you really are not. Google is starting to crack down on this. Just put in your business hours. Special hours. This is like for Christmas, Thanksgiving, any of those holidays. Make sure you put them in if you're going to be changing your hours, or you might be holding that special event and need to have more hours put in there as well. Whatever your case might be, this is where your hours go. So once you're done doing your business hours, make sure you come in here to the service area. The service area is going to be where you get to pick where your business is going to be found at. So this is where you tell our system and we let all the algorithms know, and we start to work the algorithms to get you found even more. Now, does this guarantee you're going to be found there every single time or even found there at all? No, it does not guarantee that, but it increases your chances. And remember, your device, when you search from those areas, is going to be different than when someone else makes that same exact search. It's about giving you the opportunities. So service area does that. If you've ever seen the little checkbox where they have all these numbers and everything, we don't collect that data because that data is really just kind of BS that's out there. What we do is we say, okay, what areas do you serve, so we can tell the platform where you want to be found at. I even was talking to a member the other day that said that their service was, I think it was Thrive, is requiring them to put in where they just got done doing a job so they could have it and put it inside of their website. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of overkill. Sounds like a lot of work. Let's do it once and let's be done, because that service area really normally doesn't change. You can enter these in by city, state, zip, county, and country. Now, I recommend doing city, county, or zip code inside of here. It'll give you the best results out of everything. You put them in, you make sure that you focus all your locations you can. You're allowed up to 20, and this will help you zone in and be able to target people within your service area. This is great for even people that are hiding their business address. And by the way, that's one thing I didn't cover inside of business information. If you do hide your address inside of here, you are not going to go out to as many networks as you would if say you didn't have that. So kind of keep that in mind and weigh out the differences. If your service area, you might be service area on Google, but you might want to be able to be not on everything else. All depends on kind of what your strategy is, and make sure you talk to your marketing coach. They can work out a best solution for just you. And we can work through that to be able to figure that part out. Now for the stuff inside of the platform that you'll be doing every week. That we just got through everything that you'll be doing that one time for that initial setup, unless something changes along the way. Now let's talk about what your weekly or daily tasks are. So how does someone come in and use the platform for that 5 to 10 minutes per week? And what are they really doing? Well, they're using this to-do list right here. And the to-do list really kind of tells them what that path needs to be. It'll tell them that there needs to be a post. It'll tell you all those different pieces inside there. But what I like to do is I like to come over here and show you right here inside of each of these tools. So posts. Posts are a great way for you to be able to post out and inject information directly into Google. Instead of doing a blog and hoping someone scans it and hoping they read it through and hoping they do all these different things, doing a post like this means that you're going to inject that information directly right out to Google. You can also add Facebook right here, which is right here, so you can go out to both, so you get a double whammy. If you're not already doing it or you're already doing a Facebook post, you can nail both of these out right in the same time. So right here, you'll be able to select, right here, you'll be able to select. So right here is where those posts will show up. So when you're inside a Google Business Profile, which is like right here, you're going to be able to come down here and look at this here, and you'll see all the different posts. All that information is directly right inserted into Google, which is absolutely cool. So you'll be able to add a photo. So if you click add photo, you can add a photo onto there. So if I did that, I can put a call to action on there. So for example, inside of here, oops, oh my goodness, I'm going too fast. All right, so if I come in here, I look at this, and then see how it has that learn more. If I click that, it's going to go right directly into my website. It takes me right into whatever page I want. Is what's going to happen when I say learn more right here or buy or any of that. I can put that website address right inside that box. That's going to let me be able to really dive in. Now, if you're using ChatGPT or you're using Bard or any of those AI writing tools, you could definitely use them, because you're allowed up to 1,500 characters right there in that box. So treat it like a blog, make a lot of content. Remember, people aren't really going to read all that, but that's all information directed. But do not keyword slam. What a lot of people are doing is they're coming in and they're not talking naturally. They're saying like, hey, Alexa, or they're saying different things inside of there, and that's a misunderstanding. What it needs to be is it needs to be a real language. It needs to really talk to that customer, really dive into that customer, and really help them be able to understand what you do. Now, see, she's going to start talking to me. Let's mute her out. It's one of those things to where you're going to be able to put that information in. The more information you get, that's going to be all the different algorithms. You're going to be able to see that. So Google's your main hub. A lot of places are looking at Google for different data points, knowing what you do, knowing how you do it, and that type of thing. So make sure you use this. It's absolutely awesome. It's a great tool to be able to inject that information. Most pages, I recommend doing it anywhere between 3 and 5 times a week. If you're a service area business or something like that, you can also go up to 7 days. The next thing is events, or would be photos. That gets attached with your posts. You can do a photo, upload it, and put a title on it if you want to. You can also reuse those inside of your posts as well. The next thing is going to be inside of here is going to be events. Events are for when you're having an event at your location. You're doing something that you'd want to advertise out to it. It's going to go in that same spot as post, but it's actually going a little different. So when you go to google.com, if I could type today, I'd be doing better. All right, so we're on Google. I'm going to say Greeley events. See this tab right here? It'll pull up right there. That's right where your event's going to land. So if you're looking to be able to get more people to any of your events or anything like that, make sure you're using that. The next thing in here is going to be offers and coupons. Same kind of thing I just told you for posts. It's the same exact way of creating it, just more options, and it goes right in as a post. Really super simple. I'm not going to break it down any further than that, but it's really super cool. Reviews I'm actually going to do in a different video. So I'm going to link to that video right up here, and it'll walk you through how to do review generation, how to be able to build your reviews and get more reviews and reply to reviews and all of those good old details. The next thing is going to be leads and lead forms. This is where you can put an actual form on your website and the leads will come in here. Haven't had a lot of members use this yet, which is kind of surprising to me, but it's one of those things to where then they'll come into a basic CRM. And I like our CRM is I could drag things back and forth on here. I can move things between each of these, but it allows me to stay organized. I know who's been completed and what's happened with every single piece along there. This is a demo account. I don't really want to get into this. I'm not sure what we created this one for, but I think we have something cooking. If you come down to right here, I'm going to save the very last for the least. I love questions and answers. I'm absolutely in love with it. I love how much content I can put out there. I can ask a question as a business owner. I can answer the question, and I can put so much content out. I recommend anywhere between 40 and 60 questions and answers. So when I click here, it goes in. Now, if someone asks a question on your profile, I actually show up here as well, and then you can answer it. Anything that's already been asked, you can go through there. Where they're going to show up in your profile is right here. So it's one of those things to where you're going to be able to really take your profile and grow it out and really super expand on the entire thing. That is what's really cool about it. And that's all you have to do. Make sure you get your questions and answers built up. Make sure you do some posts with some photos, and make sure all of your information is correct. If you could do all three of those things, you're going to be able to build your local SEO and be able to grow your business. You're going to be found by more local customers. I mean, I got your back on this. I know, I guarantee it's going to happen, that you can be found by more customers if you just do all the different things and you put everything into place. And no matter if you're on the free plan of Simply Be Found or if you're on the premium plan. If you're on the premium plan, ask us for content. If it's not coming into your system, you're not seeing our algorithm put it out, or anything happens like that, you let us know. You tell us, hey, guess what? I'm not getting that content that I subscribe to. Or I need more content. I haven't turned a single person down yet that said, hey, I need more content ideas. I want content around this idea right here. I want to be able to find out how to do this. I want to find out how to beat this competition out, or I have this going on and this is where I need help at. There's a lot of pieces there. And if you're inside of that middle package, you're able to do, or that pro package, you can do some of that as well. In the premium, you can actually get all premium. You can ask your coach for comparisons and all kinds of stuff against your competition. So it's really fun. I mean, I want to be able to take care of the guys on the free plan. It works for you. You're going to get the results, and you're going to get even more results as you go up each of the plans. It's $25 as we record this video is our lowest plan. Our most expensive that's on the website right now, I believe, is $160. So we can really kind of grow. We want to be able to get your feedback. So if you have run into errors, if you're getting an error, if you're getting the error of, hey, we must be doing some work, make sure you hit that support ticket. So let us know you have it. We run as a small team. We run as a local business just like you. And it's one of those things to where we want to be able to grow with you. We're different than all the rest of the competition because we're going to stay small because we believe having your back is that way. Our software is huge. We have a big team of engineers, and it is one of those things to where the front office is always looking for how we could change things, make things better. And we're always looking for things that need to be added to the platform that can help your business even more. So as you kind of see things that you want or have any questions whatsoever, that is what our platform is based on. Ask those questions, be involved, and we look forward to be able to help you every step of the way. If you haven't done so already, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all that stuff. Like us on Facebook, join our Facebook group. If you haven't been invited to our Facebook group yet, definitely make sure you send out an invite. And even if you're on the free plan, you get to join that. And all I ask is that no one tries to sell anything inside of there. I feel like that's what always ruins those Facebook groups. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on. Thank you very much. My name is Rob. I'm one of the co-founders here at Simply Be Found. I've been doing marketing almost for 30 years, and I've built multiple different platforms, and I have marketed for over 5,000 websites, and I've helped tens of thousands of people now between YouTube and doing this and different other platforms. So if you're looking for those marketing advice, you have a 1 in 5 chance of getting a hold of me. I have a 2 in 5 chance of getting one of the co-founders if you get Dean or myself, or you get one of our other marketing consultants or coaches, I guess I should say. Thanks and have a great day.